Hello guys, this is the Gaming Revolution here and welcome back to an all new Call of Duty Modern Warfare Warzone video. Today I am going to be showing you guys how to collect all 7 pieces of intel for the Fractured mission. This is week 1 because there are going to be a lot more intel added to the game in the future on a week by week basis. This video will not be explaining the storyline behind these intel because the intel were actually previously leaked, and when they were leaked I made a video breaking them down storyline wise, which will be linked down in this video's description, and also a bunch of steps that leaks that pertain to the Warzone nuclear bunker Easter egg. Basically all of these intel are just explaining the backstory behind Spec Ops, which sets up the backstory for Verdansk, the location of a Warzone. So the first thing that you need to do is if you go ahead and load up the Warzone mission tab and head over to intel, if you view the intel you will see that it will point you in the direction of a TV station. You need to actually load this up prior to going into a game, otherwise the intel will not show up. The objective reads, find the location in the message Ghost sent you. So if you load into the game and you go over to this area of TV station, all you need to do is just go up to this table and you will see a gold coin on the table, and you can go ahead and press square X or F to pick that up. Now you are only able to collect 1 intel per game, so I recommend quitting your game after collecting every single piece of intel. So once you've backed out of the game, if you go back over to the intel tab, you receive this piece of intel of which discusses the attacks that happened at the Verdansk airport, specifically at Gate B23. You can pause the video if you want to go ahead and read it for yourself. The objective reads, evacuations were underway. We saw this within the Spec Ops intel. So now all you need to do is if you head back into the game, you need to head over to the airport on the map, right where the footage in the background is showing, and you need to head over to the 2nd floor, and if you go over here up to this telephone, this is the 2nd piece of intel that you are able to pick up pressing square X or F. Once again you will either have to finish the game or quit the game. Now if you go back over to the intel tab, you will get this piece of intel that talks about being unable to contact the air traffic control tower and that they will send someone to the tower. The objective reads, communications went down before the attack, follow the trail. So once again just load up the game and make your way over to the air traffic control tower, and if you make your way up the stairs on this first set of computers over here will be the next piece of intel that you can press square X or F to pick up. Once again you need to go ahead and back out of the game, and if you go over to the intel tab you are now presented with this piece of intel. This talks about a UAV going offline. The objective reads, Verdansk air traffic control reported a transponder went offline. So hop back into a game and you need to head south to the military base to where you will find this crashed plane, and right behind these chairs inside the crashed plane is indeed the next piece of intel that you can go ahead and press square X or F on to pick up. Once again back out of the game, and if you head over to the intel tab, the next piece of intel that you get talks about having to search the Arklov base. Once again if you want to pause the video and read the transcript of the flight log you can go ahead and do so. The objective reads, a downed airliner tried to contact the Arklov military base. So once again hop into another game and you need to head over to the military base to this specific building. So make your way over to this table at the back, and on this desk there is a computer, and that will be the next piece of intel that you can press square X or F on. Once again back out of the game, and if you go over to the intel tab you will get this piece of intel which says Alcatela attack on Arm 4, FOB ground conf reattach authorized. So essentially the armistice fired on their own men within the airport from the Arklov military base because they presumed that they were enemies. We will find this out within future intel within future weeks. This is actually what we saw within the season 2 intro where Ghost was inspecting the airport, I believe. The objective reads, signals intelligence decrypted a message after the attack. But this last piece of intel can be found within the military base once again, south of the military base in this specific building. So head into here and once again you will find these computers, and this will be where the next piece of intel is, and you can press square X or F on that. So that's that done. So if you head out of the game now, the last piece of intel that you receive says Zakhaev's plan is in motion. We thank the Lion for his support. The Lion is Khalid al-Assad, who is obviously helping Zakhaev, who we have recently learned is actually be Hadir from Modern Warfare's campaign, Farah's brother. So basically there was someone responsible for the armistice turning on their own men, and I believe it was something to do with Imran Zakhaev / al-Assad, because it all started happening when the gas started coming in. So yeah, in the future from the leaked steps, it seems like we're going to be hunting down and tracking Zakhaev and finding out the truth behind these attacks, and we're going to be uncovering a lost crew, which I believe to be Imran Zakhaev, and a load of old Russians. So yeah, that is currently where we are with this Easter egg, but obviously there will be more intel added next week. If you want to see all of the leaked intel, I will provide links down in this video's description to those storyline videos going over all of the leaked steps and stuff like that. Ultimately, I believe this is going to lead to us uncovering Imran Zakhaev, who is presumed to be dead, but I believe he faked his death, and we are going to uncover him hiding out in one of these secret bunkers, because one of the leaked intel talks about a secret Alcatela base within one of the bunkers that we are not able to access just yet. And I believe Imran Zakhaev has been helping his son Victor Zakhaev and also Khalid al-Assad to move weaponry and armory around Verdansk, including nuclear material and warheads. And this is all going to somehow tie back to Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War.
This place was nice once.
Well, it's not anymore.
East and West rebuilt Verdansk after the Cold War.
Like you didn't like that cooperation.
Verdansk was ground zero in the Cold War. A city of tunnels, gulags, bunkers, and weapons of mass destruction.
Anyways, thank you for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're not here for latest and greatest Call of Duty news and information. So anyways, thank you for watching, and bye.